Today in the wood yard, it's a rainy day, but is that going to stop us? No. I got wood to split. We got to do resplits on this load because I got a delivery later today when it's supposed to stop raining. But it's supposed to rain for 2 hours, but I don't care. I'm splitting wood. Here we go. So this load right here is wood that I split yesterday. This is beech, and I need to do resplits on it. I got the trailer backed up. I got the splitter in place. I did that last night, and I put the elevator in place. And I just brought out the generator, and I'm just going to I added onto this bin, so I'm just going to add this wood right to the back end of the hickory, which is right here. So this wood is going to drop right in here, and we're just going to continue that direction. I should be able to fit most of it in the bin right here that I've got built, and I can always add more, go in this direction as I need to, because there's probably another 3/4 of a load. So I'll probably have to add a whole nother section, I'm thinking. So I got everything set up. I just changed the oil on the generator, the Proxerio generator, because I ran it twice now. You're supposed to change it after like 10 hours or something like that. So I changed it. The oil wasn't that bad at all, but I changed it anyway because it was the first oil change, so it's all good to go. So I got everything in place. All I gotta do is uncover the splitter, tip up the trailer, and make little pieces of wood. So that's what's gonna happen. It's supposed to rain for 2 hours. I left my house, which is that way, about 7 miles away, I guess I am, 8 miles, something like that. Wasn't raining at all. I thought, oh, it'll be fine. I get here, it's raining, and I looked at the radar, and it's supposed to just keep coming, and right on the edge of it is raining really hard to the west. They're supposed to get like an inch, and we're supposed to get maybe a half an inch here, but it's not that cold out. Once I get working, I'll be fine. It's like, I don't know, 60 degrees. So I'll get working, and we're gonna get this split because I have to empty the trailer because I have a delivery later today that I gotta get done. So it's time, here we go. So the first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna get the splitter uncovered. Oh, important, I got my headphones here. I gotta have these. Gotta listen to tunes while I work. Gotta have the tunes. Here we go. Yeah, it's kind of chilly out right now. I gotta get moving here because I'm a little damp, and once you get a little wet, you get chilled. Don't want to die out here of hypothermia or anything like that. We're gonna get everything started and get it all cranked up. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tip the trailer up. Ooh, this ground is getting greasy. But we're gonna tip the trailer up so that the wood comes to me. And I'm not gonna go real far. I think that might be good enough. Yeah, I don't want an avalanche coming down and killing me, so I think we'll leave it right there. Hopefully I won't get electrocuted in the rain here. Warm up a little bit. Actually, it's dry under here, so I'll plug it there. Plug it in here. Let it run a little bit. First, I'll get the splitter started here. Ooh, I'm going to turn this into a mud pie right here. This is wet and slippery clay bottom. Turn this on. Turn the choke on. There we go. Go give the elevator a little twirl on the pulley here because sometimes it gets to a spot where it's kind of a dead spot. Oh yeah, it's rolling. No problem. Okay. Should just go. There we go. A little spark fly there. Woo. All right, now it's time to get to work. Playing around in the rain crap. The exciting action that's about to happen. Doesn't that look like fun, folks? I've been dancing in the mud for the last about an hour and 20 minutes it took me to do that load. There was a lot of resplits in there because the beach, there was some bigger stuff, so when we were processing it, it would go up and over the top of the wedge there, because I didn't put a big wedge in, I just had the 8-way in, which is fine. And so I just did resplits there because I wanted to get it knocked down to hand-sized pieces. I threw all the chunks over here because those will go into a tote eventually, and I threw down a whole bunch of chunks of stuff here because I kept getting squishier and squishier as it was raining, and it looks like it's pretty much done raining for now, so that's a good thing. I just turned everything off. We got the trailer empty with the rounds, or the chunks. I'm going to take it over. We're going to dump that into the debris pile. I kept my generator underneath the elevator so it wasn't getting rained on the whole time. I moved it over, and I had to pull the elevator out this much because it was kind of getting peaked there, and I noticed over on this side over here I was starting to lose some pieces. So originally the peak was like right about there, and then I just pulled it back a little bit so everything kind of fell down, I guess just about correctly for the amount of pallets that I needed for the bin here. So I've got one more load to do, and it's not going to be quite as big as this load, so I'm going to put down probably one, maybe two more pallets and then close it off, kind of like the ends you see over there where I just kind of wrap it around the front so it looks kind of like this. So I'll just close it off like this oak bin here. So what I do is I just kind of wire the corners like this, and I'll just kind of close it off, and that'll kind of hold it all together. And for those of you that want to know, because I've been asked this a lot of times, people want to know what kind of wire. I'm going to show you right now. This is the stuff. Oklahoma Steel and Wire, made in Madill, Oklahoma. It's 17 gauge electric fence wire. It is 1/4 of a mile, and it is about $20 for a roll. And I've gone through, I think this is my 4th roll this year now. So I used 3 to make all of these bins that I have. And like I said, we're just wiring them on the 4 corners, down there, and then up there, and then up there. And then every section we run a wire across from side to side just to kind of hold them together, and it seems to work just fine. Pretty basic, but it works. Where I get the wire, we have a local box store here. It's called Fleet Farm. You can order it online. It's pretty heavy. You wouldn't want to ship it. You could probably go to a lot of different farm supply type places that would have electric fence wire. And like I said, it's 20 bucks for a roll, so it's pretty darn cheap. So that's done. Now I'm going to go dump the debris, and then later today, in about 3 or 4 hours, I'm trying to walk where there's no mud. In about 3 or 4 hours, I'm going to load up my trailer and go do a delivery way that way. I got to go about 20 miles for this delivery. Customer orders 2 face cords every year. Usually gets oak, and I told him I had hard maple. So let's try some of that. So we're going to do half oak, half hard maple. While I was splitting here, I got to tell you this because I wish I had smell-o-vision, not for me, but I'm standing right here and the wind is blowing this direction. That whole time while I was standing there splitting, this pile of cherry that was just processed last week, the wind was blowing right at me. When cherry gets wet, it smells fantastic. It was just, right now standing here, it just smells like I don't know, cherry. It's awesome. Even the cat likes it, don't you, Mr. Cat? Yeah, it's awesome stuff. It is just fantastic to work with. It's nice to split, nice to cut, dries really good, and cats like it, I like it. Okay, enough blabbering. Got to get to work. Gonna go dump this debris out right now. So Shirley Temple was almost right. The sun will come out tomorrow, but it came out later today. It was raining on me this morning. Now it's sunny and beautiful. The storm is gone, and I've got a delivery to do. So we're gonna load up wood into the trailer. We're gonna put in a face cord or 1/3 of a cord of this hard maple, and then we're gonna put a 1/3 of a cord or a face cord of oak in and go do a dump.